Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your wonderful host, Vonneman, and welcome back to World of Warships. Now, I don't think any of you really thought you'd see me here again, but maybe some of you actually wanted that, at least as far as I can tell. Today, we're going to be playing the HMS Nelson, which was my most anticipated battleship of the British tree. I was kind of annoyed that it wasn't on the tree to begin with, but lo and behold, Wargaming released it as a researchable premium for the fine sum of 375,000 free XP, like the Missouri. However, I didn't grind 357,000 XP. Well, actually, you know, I did while playing every other boat that I have, but I just bought $61 worth of gold and then shilled out for it. Because you know what? It's basically the only British battleship that I wanted and had any interest in, because look at it! It's got 3 turrets in the front of the boat! It's hip! It's new! It's unique! It's incredibly under-armored, however, it does have very good selling points. But enough of me yakking, let's go play the game. Now, I understand I'm a little bit late to the party on this one. This ship came out almost a month ago. But, well, I've been busy with other things, and actually, I wanted to actually learn how to play the boat before I made this video. And I think the Nelson's actually helping me with this one, because I think this ship actually does exaggerate and accentuate the strengths and weaknesses of a battleship to make it easier for me to actually learn what the fuck I'm supposed to do with a battleship. And thank God a tier 7 game. Oh boy. Sometimes the luck with this ship can be really, really bad. However, if you know what the fuck you're doing, you can get very good results out of this thing. Because it has a lot of strengths to it that are really weird, and if you learn how to use them, you're gonna be in pretty good shape. The first bonus is the fact that it has 16-inch guns, which is something, a bit of a rarity of tier 7 battleships. They don't necessarily all have guns of this caliber, mainly because of the Washington Treaty, which was Britain basically saying, hey guys, can we stop making bigger and bigger boats? We can't actually make shit this big, we can't afford it. And so that's why we had stagnation in battleship designs for, 20 years. But meanwhile, all the Axis powers, just kind of said fuck you and made bigger battleships, but it's okay then, because battleships were outdated and, well, kind of a dead concept by the time World War II rolled around. Thank you, Japan, for proving that, and then proceeding to forget that entirely. But thankfully, there are no aircraft carriers here today, so we might actually have a good game. This thing has absolutely poor AA. It cannot defend itself, it cannot stop an attack from coming at you. Once the torpedo bombers see you, they're going to come straight the fuck at you, and they are going to get a shot off. However, in addition to the 16-inch guns, which means that we can play the overmatch game against most ships that we, fight against, we also have HE shells that have 47% fire chance standard, which you can put up to about 50%. Actually, no, exactly 50% with all of the flags and the what is it? The skill. I forget what it is. Fucking, what is it? Demolitions expert. Right. Which is 50% fire chance is probably the most it's ever going to be without people crying that it's unbalanced, because, well, it's a coin toss. The shell hits the deck, flip a coin. Nelson can do that 9 times, depending on how many shells hit. Maximum of 9 times. But we're going to play very, very cautious here, because the Nelson, as you can see, is very slow. It only goes about 23 knots, which is kind of abysmal, really, in terms of ships, and especially for a ship of this size. It's not a dreadnought battleship either. It's technically armored like a battlecruiser. It's the all-or-nothing concept. However, unfortunately, because of the, constraints imposed upon its construction, the Citadel armor isn't actually all that good. It's adequate for most things, i.e. cruiser AP, but battleships are going to go right through you. So it actually shares a lot in common with the Dunkirk, whereas the sides are very clear weak spots and you should never expose them. The Citadel on this boat actually rides above the waterline somewhere about here on the boat, which is very, very bad, because any AP shells that hit you in the side are going to go right through the Citadel and cause horrendous amounts of damage. But that's okay. Do you know why that's okay? Because it has the high-tier British damage control party. Or repair party, rather. One of the two. You know what I'm talking about here. The T thing. Yes, the all-healing button. In which the crew isn't actually normal Royal Navy sailors. No, no, they're the vaunted Knights of King Arthur. Come to rebuild his holy realm and save Britain in the hour of its deadliest fucking danger. As such, they are, well, equipped to repair the entire boat from scratch. Hey! Nice hit on that one, but that's a 1 shot out of 9. So, haha. The HE shells do have ridiculous penetration, though, so you are completely capable of citadeling cruisers. Excuse me. With HE, which is incredibly hilarious. The Nelson is one of the few battleships where you can actually just get away with firing HE all damn day and not actually care. You're gonna do slightly less damage when you have those chances where it's like, oh, there's a cruiser sitting in front of you and you could have citadeled him, and there's a battleship sitting, you know, belt onto you, and you could have gotten more damage in a single strike. But however, coating everyone on fire is hilarious, and if you're able to citadel cruisers with HE, it's even less of a reason to change rounds. So it's viable, but as I've heard, it doesn't do quite as much damage. However, you're still probably going to get 100,000 damage in a really good fucking game. So, really, it's about how hard you want to game this thing. But, now, you see here, we've got a destroyer, an Omaha, and a New Mexico. Also, what's that? That's another New Mexico. Okay. We can handle this, but this Omaha is just kind of gonna go cruising around the island. Now, I'm gonna load AP, because I know I can penetrate New Mexico's. I have been learning what I can penetrate in this boat. And most of the time, if it's the same tier or higher, AP is kind of chancy. If it's a lower tier battleship, your shit just goes right through. I understood this, however, you still need to actually kind of eyeball it with most boats. And because just battleship gunnery is just weird. And also battleship armor, you know, eccentricities are also incredibly fucking weird, because it's just such a massive scale. It functions, in theory, the same way that tanks do. However, the fact of the matter is that there's just so much shit. There's so much shit that can affect the actual penetration calculation that you might pen, or you might not. You don't have the amount of control as you would over a tank, over the amount of, you know, the success of the penetration. Wow, he's backing up. Okay. You don't have the amount of control that you would have in a tank, whereas shooting at several kilometers with the battleship. It's really indirect fire at a lot of times. You're at the mercy of the shell dispersion, and then whatever angle they're on, and if they can change their angle incredibly quickly, even for a battleship. So that could just fuck up your shot, or they can change speeds and do any number of things to fuck up your perfect shot. You'd also be a shit shot like me, but that's the dispersion fucking with me. Okay, good penetration. Let's see if we can do that a couple more times so we can actually get a kill. Need to twist a boat here. Twist it, twist it. I need that third gun. I need to go full dunk syndrome. I need all the guns. Wow! Nelson! Get your shit together! Jesus, you're on camera! I gotta prove that you're the best boat waifu ever. That's a little better. It's a little bit. Little bit. However, not good enough, because you just went right over to fucking dick. And the Scharnhorst got him. Oh well. Can you one-shot an Omaha? Can you do it, Nelson? Can you do it on camera for me, please? He's stopped dead in the water. He's probably gonna start backing up. He's firing AP at me. I don't think he knows. Oh, he don't know. Didn't know.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Didn't know. Okay, so now we've got another New Mexico here, and the Farragut. I'm wary about destroyers because, quite frankly, this ship is unable to extract itself from any dangerous situation, and you're going to eat torpedoes. If they're fired at you, and you don't crazy Ivan your way out of them, you're gonna get hit by them. But at least someone took out the Farragut, thank God. And now, we're gonna get a very good shot on this New Mexico. Hey! Terrible whistle. Never mind. Just shoot him! 11,000 damage. Not bad. However, the rest of the enemy battleship formation is actually down south of the map. Has the New Mexico realized that I'm behind him yet? Oh, secondary chain woke up. Go get her, girl! Ah, she got one. I appear to have attracted all of his secondary fire. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! Ooh.
Enemy heavily damaged.
I didn't get the kill, but oh well. Scharnhorst, you're a kill-stealing asshole. You know that? But okay then. So, that takes care of this side of the map. I usually play this a little bit more cautiously, however, the fact of the matter is I didn't have to because, well, the destroyers had all died, and the only thing sitting here was 2 battleships that I could kill, and a cruiser, which I citadel. I'm learning. However, I do get a little bit overzealous most of the... Actually, yeah, not some of the time. Most of the time. So we're going to try and see if we can actually make it through the closing half of this game. The enemy team seems to have either destroyed or chased away any of our guys in the south, and they're heading directly for our capture point. So we're going to form up here with the Scharnhorst, and we're going to go back towards defending our cap. I'm also going to load HE now because, well, the penetration on the AP shells is acceptable for citadeling cruisers and then destroying lower-tier battleships, but not much else. It's kind of specifically designed as an anti-cruiser weapon, whereas the penetration is just sufficient enough to fly inside a cruiser, explode in the citadel, and cause massive damage, and that's about it. You don't really have the penetration to take out same tier or bigger battleships. It just depends on who they are and what angle you caught them at. Oh, that would have hit him. Okay, so we got an Iron Duke over there and a Colorado. What do we have left on it? The Colorado is the major issue. King George may also be an issue, but we can take care of kind old King George. But at least I don't have any destroyers left. They still got things with, well, they still have things with torpedoes, but we can handle them. But, so I'm very slowly learning how to play battleships properly in this boat. Mainly because if I fuck up, I die. So I have a tendency to avoid fucking up now. Whereas you see me kind of bash my head up against the wall with the Dunkirk most of the time because it either worked or it didn't. This thing is fairly relaxed. Though, I don't want to play these ships relaxed. I wanted to play battleships aggressively. I wanted to, you know, take it to the enemy. But battleships can't really do that. Some of them can. It's just that most of them cannot, and that's a very good spread. Look at that go, and King George is turning right into that. My 47% fire chance is just not doing it for me today, huh? Probably because 2 of those just fractured and exploded on the deck. Okay. I live dangerously, so I want to shoot him with all 3 guns. I want all of the shells. Now, however, here, I see I'm being lured into a very bad position, whereas some of the battleships are coming my direction. However, one of the battleships and the cruiser down there, there's my fire, is going in the other direction. So I'm going to expose my side to one of these fuckers, which I am now doing to King George here, which I do not want to do. So I'm going to sit here around this island and continue shelling King George with HE. Because fire damage is just fantastic. I'll fucking just wait him out. However, it does look like my, the hitting power of my team, or rather the tanking power of my team, is getting quite low. So. Ooh, 9,000 damage with HE. The HE shells do have actually pretty good penetration, so you can get away with, yes, shooting people with HE, especially if you get the, inertia fuses, which lower the fire chance, however, give you 30% more penetration. So while you might not be able to citadel battleships with HE, you're still probably gonna, you know, give him a bit of a headache. And look, he's belt on now. This son of a bitch. Oh well, let me see if I can get another fire. There's my fire, and 7,000 damage. Goodbye, King George! Iron Duke's coming at me. Well, at least the Colorado went the other direction. That's probably the one guy I didn't want to deal with right at this moment. Whatever, my armor's good enough to tank that. Though, King George has quadruple turrets. I envy him, but he doesn't have quadruple turrets. This disappoints me. There's another fire. That's 3 fires.
The ship is on fire.
That's when we use that. Boy, everybody's shooting at me today, huh? I gotta kill King George, though. I gotta put him down. God ain't saving the king today. Come on.
Problem solved, sir.
And this is where we activate my secret weapon. Ooh. Which is the damage control party, or rather the repair party, which just kind of sits here and goes, yeah, this damage? Yeah, okay. King George is not dead, though. I am displeased with this. We're gonna take lots of damage from these fires, however, we're gonna survive it, and that's the point. That's the selling point here. The Iron Duke is the thing setting us on fire. And we gave him one back. There's the fire. Thank you, all of those wonderful flags. I wonder where the rest of my team could be right now. Uh-oh. Well, I've backed myself up into an island. This is a problem. I better start one-shotting cruisers, or I'm not gonna make it out of here. I did 100,000 damage, though. I'm not happy, though. I'm not gonna rest. Eat shit, Duke. Ooh. Well, I can hide myself behind the island. Wait for my damage control party to come back up. That I can do. It seems like, oh, what's in front of me is the last remaining enemies on the team. Alright, then. Good. You go do that. And I'm just gonna sit behind this island here and wait for my knights to get their shit back together. Sharpen their wrenches. And then I'm just gonna wreck all you motherfuckers. There we go. And the Nelson majestically comes back to life. Full of pride and vigor and tea. Now, the Duke wants to fucking duke it out with me. However, I need to get one of these cruisers here or we're gonna be in a bad spot. Hey, Omaha! Catch! Ah! Aim too high. Oh boy. Duke! Get out of here! Oh good, he's still shooting AP. I hope you realize you're close enough to Citadel right now. Hey! Eat shit! Ooh. I need to keep my health alive. He's gonna ram me. Fucking get out of here, Duke! 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 Oh. Son of a bitch. I went too far forward. There's a problem with the Nelson. It also has really, really bad reverse. OP ship is down. Hey, look at me. They're calling me an OP ship. Look at that. Ah! I did do 150,000 damage, though. That's pretty good. We're still gonna lose, though, because my team is retarded. I should have one-shot the cruisers, goddammit. I should have did it. But, yeah, you know me. I keep fucking things up. I did get high caliber, though. So at least there's that. At least I was a credit to my team. Whereas the Scharnhorst is no longer here. We only have left as a Fuso. There's only one enemy on the capture point. It's the fucking Königsberg, which I should have shot. I aimed at the Omaha way too fucking high because I wasn't actually watching the elevation. Well, there went our chances of winning. Oh well. I did 150,000 damage. Now I'm sort of content about this. But you know what? You see, I'm getting better at this. I got rammed by the fucking Iron Duke, but yeah, well, I wanted to Citadel him, but you see, that's what the problem with the AP. You just don't have quite enough. What I should have done was just kept backing the fuck up, but you know me, I always go in. See, I get overzealous all the fucking time. But I thought I could take him. More learning experiences in the Nelson. But I think you'll agree that I'm getting better at this whole battleship game. Well, that about sells that. The Königsberg's gonna capture the point. I really should have one-shot those cruisers, but oh well. Not the worst game I've ever had. Oh well. At least I actually proved my worth. But, as was said, the Nelson's actually not that overpowered. It's just really good if you know what the fuck you're doing. Yep, top of the team. Who'da thunk? Anyway, so let's see how much... What do we do here? Not for money. Let's see here. Note that the Nelson only has, you know, 59,000 hit points. And I tanked 1,000. This is very typical of the Nelson. One of the other hidden bonuses of the Nelson is it can farm fireproof and dreadnought metals like you've never seen. So if you happen to need a ship for that kind of thing, get a Nelson. But let's play another game, shall we? I think I got one more in me. Got 50,000 damage. I should quit while I'm ahead, but you know what? I don't wanna. Let's see if we can actually make that a win with that much damage, shall we? I'm still not entirely informed on how to play this game properly, but you know what? Like I said, Nelson's a good teaching boat. She's not Katori, but, well, she can be. Oh, good. Another Tier 7 game. However, there's a Saipan. That's a problem. However, the Saipan, it doesn't have as many planes. Well, it does have AP bombs, but actually the deck armor of the Nelson is actually quite sturdy, so it's actually pretty good against dive bombers. The torpedo planes, however, that's a bit of a problem. But thankfully, they only have 3 per spread. I mean, 3 per squadron. So we might actually be able to avoid them. But now, this map, I think, what is this map? Estuary, right. I just keep playing and I'm not really picking up the map names. However, on this map, I think I've had some of my best results on this map, mainly because I know exactly, or somewhat, how to game this, which is, well, just kind of sit over here and shoot people. The hilarious passive game of the American server. So, okay, so those guys are gonna go that way. And these guys, well, the Nazinao is going this way, and New Mexico is probably gonna turn with us. So, looks like the majority of my team going that way. So you know what? We're going that way. And it doesn't really matter because we're going to be sitting right back here anyway. So if something bad happens over here, we can just turn the boat around and come go get it. Okay, so as I demonstrated in the last game, the Nelson can be very good at killing things that are lower tier than it. And it does have the obvious strengths of a battleship where it can one-shot cruisers. Whether or not I'm an acceptable captain in this regard for using these strengths, time has yet to tell. But, well, I will keep trying, and I will keep learning. That's the thing about this sort of thing, about progress. You have to keep trying. But, unfortunately, this is kind of sad, because once again, I have another premium ship that is its own tier, and there's nothing for me to really do in the game aside from just play the ship. I quite enjoy this ship. I've got 16 points on the captain because of this up from 3, because I bought a gold captain. So, I've been playing this for quite a while over the month, and I've had very good games in it. But, yet again, once I have this ship, I don't have any reason to actually go play the normal tree ships, because I already have a ship that I want. And also, oh look, a Queen Elizabeth. Those are fairly good shells, but it looks like they're just gonna steam right through the fucking middle. Ooh! Sorry about that, King George. That's some good hits. What we're going to do is, nah, fuck this. We're just gonna stop and shell them from here. That's what the thing you really should learn about battleships, I think. They're not assault weapons. They can be. However, that's not really what they're supposed to be doing. That windage is a little bit off. Actually, nope, spot on.
I need help.
7,000. Wow, we're just reaming hit points off of him. But, like I said, they're not actually assault weapons. They're basically gun emplacements. That's what you should be really using them for. I see a Fiji over there, and I'm already annoyed. I am detected, though, so I need to turn the fuck around. Yes, King George, show me that wonderful belt. In all of that majesty. Get in there. Ooh! Jesus Christ! This is a good game. I'm already liking this game. We haven't even fucking started yet, and I already have 40,000 fucking damage. Thank you, King George. I think I could kill him, but he might get knocked out by the torpedoes. You know, I should probably save the shell. Yeah. Now for the Queen Elizabeth. Warspite, you're not. Okay, the Gneisenau is coming up on our left, though. This is an entertaining rush. However, I need to get into a better position, or I'm going to die. Forward! Power! Power! That Queen Elizabeth is just coming through this base, and she doesn't care.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Fuck what everybody else says. She's the queen. Oh, that's a good spread. Oh. Good guns!
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
Alright, so where's the German? There's the German. What about the Fiji? Fiji's being cheeky. I'm gonna have a shot reloaded for him, though. 11, 10, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get sunk! Oh, he's already dead. What the fuck? I thought he was just disappearing. Who killed him? Son of a bitch. There's a Texas coming this way, too. The Gneisenau has proceeded to realize he's made a terrible, terrible mistake and is turning around. The Texas over there. That might be another enterprising target, but I want to get rid of the Gneisenau first. There's also cruisers on the fringe of my range. That Gneisenau is ablaze. That one shell is getting hit in. And it went through, but at least it penetrated. It did some damage. I don't look like that much of an idiot. There's a Nuremberg and a Graf over there. I want to make sure the Graf's... I want to make sure the Gneisenau doesn't fucking come back, though. I think he's gonna... Yeah, he bumped the island. Oh boy. Things are just lining up for me today, aren't they? Son of a bitch. Ooh. Oh my goodness. And he's dead. Okay then. However, here come the fucking torpedo planes from the Saipan. Nuremberg! Turn the guns! Turn the guns! Turn the guns! Turn them around! Turn the beat around!
Enemy battleship detected.
Hey, get! You get in that fucking boat. Go. Go! 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 Ah!
Destroyed an enemy cruiser.
I owe you one.
Yeah, Royal Navy's always here to serve, sir. Alright, so the Graf Spee is coming towards the middle. There's a destroyer down there, but we're gonna avoid it. The Texas is just kind of sitting here, and he's probably gonna get it torpedoed, so I'm probably not even gonna get a shot on him. Which is unfortunate, but oh well. I might get the Groff, though. Yeah, the Texas got fucked. What a shame. Belfast, you're fucking overpowered. So I think you can handle one Japanese cruiser. I think you can handle one underage boat. See, that fucker's overpowered. I'm just really good if you're not retarded. Groff? He's turning, though, so those aren't going to hit him. One of them hit him. And I know you've got no fucking armor. I worked for you. I know your weaknesses. And your weaknesses is, you're still a cruiser. Hey, Iron Duke, could you eat those torpedoes for me? What? Texas? Fuck are you doing? Get out of here. Oh, they didn't get here anyway. He's dead. Oh, Groff! Oh, he's turning into those. 2 good hits. Not dead, though. I know that Citadel's in there somewhere. I'm going to find it. I have 16-inch guns. If I hit you dead center, they're going right through the center of your fucking boat. Just let me get my fucking 3rd gun on you, I swear to God. Fucking goddamn it, those 2 hits, those are gonna hit. Nope, they're not. Son of a bitch. Those are way out of range. Alright, fine, Groff, you can go fuck off. We need to take care of this fucking Miyoko. He's got torpedoes, and he's right in front of us. Although, torpedo planes this way. But they're going for the Duke. Eat him, Duke! You can handle it! He might not have been able to handle it. He couldn't handle it. We'll clean up, though. Hey! Hi! Bye! That Saipan primaried the wrong fucking boat. Where the fuck is he? Oh, Groff, get the fuck out of here! Where's that damn Saipan? Where is he? Belfast! Hello, Belfast! Is that the same Belfast? No, we have 2 Belfasts. It's not the same Belfast. The other Belfast is still behind us. I was about to say. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna make this a win with you know, we didn't get 150,000 damage though. We got 100,000 damage though. We're doing pretty good here. But are we gonna get all of the kills that I want? Am I going to have my thirst for blood sated? You see, the Nelson's a vengeful sort. She spent the war basically doing nothing because she was so slow and only caught a couple of torpedoes and mines. Her sister ship, Rodney, she got all the attention. She shelled the Bismarck. Shelled the ever-loving shit out of the Bismarck and also torpedoed the Bismarck, making her the only battleship to ever torpedo another battleship. Nelson's the lead ship of the class, but she didn't do anything. She wants her chance. I understand that. However, unfortunately, because of the cap circle, we're not going to get that fucking chance. That Graf is going to sneak away. Come on! Power! I'm already going top speed. Power! Oh, those are good shells. Dead!
Confirmed penetration.
Not dead! Belfast, quick, get out of the circle! Or eat one of those torpedoes. Do your fucking part for the Royal Navy! Ah! Wait, Saipan. Get in there. Get in there. No, it's not gonna work. Motherfucker, right in the air. Just get that. Almost! Son of a bitch. Well, we got over 100,000 damage. And so I did get a win. How about that? You see, I'm getting better. I've had really shit luck today before I started recording with my warm-up games, but you know what? That's good. I like that. I think you're all going to enjoy that one. You see, Fondo's getting a little bit better as the battleship captain when you give him something that's unique and quirky enough to work on. This is why I go after these kinds of things. But, well, how about that? Top of the team again. We didn't get high caliber, but well. Good day's work. But I think that's enough for today. I think 2 games is enough. I'll quit while I'm ahead. So, thank you all for joining me. And, well, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with the Nelson from now on. But I'm not going to stop playing it. I'm just going to have to wait for Wargaming to give me something to do with it. But, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.